12 states where you can be reimbursed for a failed marriage. Adultery is a criminal offense in some U.S. states. Penalties vary from a $10 fine to years in prison, but on occasion, cheating victims can use this law to make money. This is based on a concept known as alienation of affection. 1. South Dakota. South Dakota still has 17th century infidelity laws. They allow a person to sue their partner's lover. Previously, only men could use this law, but in 2002, South Dakota made the law gender neutral. No proof is needed that a partner had sex on the side. One might accuse their partner of simply a lack of attention. Of course, there still needs to be an affair. In 2002, one surgeon had to pay a $400,000 fine. He was sleeping with a married woman. 2. Mississippi. The state passed an adultery law in 1926. Money is awarded if the third party is found to be guilty. The jury decides the appropriate amount. The damages are considered as lost love and affection. 3. Illinois. Cheaters in Illinois could face up to a year in jail. This often comes with a $2,500 fine. The law is rarely invoked, however. Infidelity clauses were part of the state's heart-bomb laws. They provided legal action in cases of marital strife, but all the heart-bomb laws were repealed in 2016. 4. Oklahoma. Anyone found guilty of adultery is subject to prosecution. The penalty can be up to 5 years in prison. The cheater must also pay a fine of up to $500. The law also forbids remarriage within 6 months of a divorce. 5. North Carolina. About 200 adultery cases are filed in this state each year. Deceived partners may request both compensation and a fine. They can sue both the unfaithful partner and their lover. In 2010, a woman in North Carolina won a $9 million suit. She hired a private investigator to follow her husband. It turned out her husband was cheating on her. She sued her husband's mistress and won. The jury awarded her $5 million in compensatory damages. Another $4 million had to be paid in punitive damages. Another North Carolina resident received $8.8 million. In 2018, he sued his ex-wife's new boyfriend. He was awarded $750,000. 6. Hawaii. Hawaii law recognizes alienation of affection as a crime, yet such cases haven't come up in local courts in years. 7. South Carolina. Adultery in South Carolina can send you to prison for up to 1 year. It also results in a fine of $500 to $1,000. The law also denies alimony to a cheating spouse. 8. Michigan. Michigan treats adultery as a felony. It can be punishable by up to 4 years in prison. The unfaithful partner can also be charged with a $5,000 fine. 9. Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, cheaters can get 3 years behind bars. In addition, they will be fined $10,000. 10. Florida. Cheaters here face up to 2 months in prison. They are also obliged to pay a fine of up to $500. 11. Kansas. Adultery is a Class C misconduct in Kansas. The same $500 penalty fine is enacted. 12. Minnesota. Adultery is a misdemeanor offense in Minnesota. It is punishable by a fine of up to $3,000.